Hey guys, Josh with Griffin Air, Hartfield, Virginia, serving the Middle Peninsula and the Northern Neck. Wanted to do a video on home warranty companies, and we get questions sometimes about our point of view from homeowners, and so I want to do a video on home warranty companies and kind of the long and short of it. Now, I can't speak for all home warranty companies. I can only speak about the experiences that we have had. You may have had a different experience. You may work for a home warranty company and say, well, that's not, how we do things, but I can only speak for my experiences. And for the most part, in summary, I would say our experiences with home warranty companies have been not good, and not just from the contractor's point of view, but I've spoken to homeowner after homeowner after homeowner threatening to sue the home warranty company, threatening this, upset about that, and not upset at us. I would say for the most part, as far as our relationship with the homeowner and the work getting done, for the most part, is usually pretty good. I mean, if there was no middleman, if we were dealing directly with the homeowner and they were footing the bill, it wouldn't be a big deal at all. We would normally get our work done quickly, and it would be a premium job at a good price. And that is the opposite of if we were to, when home warranty companies get involved. So just to kind of go through a couple things that homeowners have said to us. Man, I wish someone told me that before I, paid money for this home warranty. A lot of the homes being sold today, it's being worked into the deal. When they sell the house, it's part of closing that either the buyer or seller is going to purchase a, sometimes a 6-month or a 1-year premium for a home warranty company to cover that home for a year. And so with that, the first thing I would just let you know is, if there is something noted on the home inspection, when that house is about to be sold, you're about to go to closing, and a home inspector points something out with that home, whether it be the heating and air system or something else, that is not something the home warranty company is going to cover. Now, in their defense, they shouldn't. That's something that should have been worked out and taken care of during the purchase of the house. But I just want you to know. The second thing is, with these home warranty companies, they're essentially like any company providing an insurance or a warranty for a service or product. And what I mean by that is their goal is to keep their costs down, and to make as much money as they can. So, you've purchased this home warranty, and the thing is, especially with your heating and air system, it's your heating and air system. It's your heat pump or your furnace. It's your system. And the home warranty company will operate as if it's theirs. And so what can happen is, because they're trying to keep their costs down, they're not always doing what's best for you as the homeowner, or the long-term life of that system. They're doing what they think that needs to be done to keep their costs down. So I can't say that they've never replaced the system. They have. We've replaced systems for home warranty companies, but it's usually a last resort. whether it be they can't find a part. They've asked me to do things that when it comes to the trade of heating and air is, you know, not okay. You know, they've asked us to, well, we want you to, you know, repair it and do this or that, and I say no, you know, call someone else. If that's what you want done, that's not, you know, what we do. We do everything right. We do it the right way, and you know, and they're just trying to get it by the cheapest way. So I would say another tip to throw in there, I'm not the only one that has issues with home warranty companies. In fact, I can't say all, but I would go so far to say that the majority of reputable heating and air contractors out there, again, I can't say all, but most of them, the majority of them, will not work for home warranty companies. Have you ever noticed, if you have a home warranty company and they send someone out to your house, a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times the folks that they're sending out to your house are, you know, I mean, they're just not top of the line, you know, technicians, experts in their field. And that's not just talking about heating and air companies. I'm talking about just in general. You know, I've heard homeowners tell us about, well, you know, they sent out this guy or that guy. They didn't even have the name of their company on the side of their truck. You know, they didn't have a uniform. They didn't carry themselves well, you know, and so on. You know, so that's something else that, you know, you should be aware of. Most reputable heating and air companies, they don't do work for home warranty companies. I don't think that's going out on a limb to say that most of them will not do that. Another thing is, if they do replace your system, if it gets to that point where it's the last resort, they you know, they can't get the part for your, you know, 30-year-old system, and they're having to bite the bullet and replace your system. In a lot of cases, in my experience, they're gonna replace it with the bare minimums. They're gonna, you know, they're not gonna put in what maybe necessarily you would pick out for your home when replacing that system. Now, you may not care, but some homeowners, you know, you bought this beautiful home and then you expect, you know, a certain level of you know, excellence, and, you know, here they are putting in a system that, you know, you would not necessarily pick out for your home. Another one would be, they are in no hurry in a lot of cases, especially if it's going to cost them money. They will drag their feet getting you taken care of. I'll give you a good example. A couple years ago, I know a lady that went every bit of, you know, 3 to 4 months without air conditioning, right through the dead heat of summer. And I could, you know, I'm not gonna go into the whole story. It's a horrible story, but you know, they were in no hurry to get her taken care of. Some of their tactics, you know, you'll be talking to one person, and, you know, they'll go through this big spiel, and then, you know, they need to send it to their R&D, or they got to send it to someone else or whatever. And I could be wrong, but in my opinion, they're just dragging their feet. If you have warranty coverage and it's covered, why would, you know, just fix it? I mean, in you know, the way I would handle it. But you know, it's their business, and that's how they handle it. So just keep that in mind as well. They will take their time, especially if it's going to cost them a lot of money. Another one that you should know is, it's not uncommon that if you're going to have to call the warranty company to be on the phone a while, or have a job that I can get them taken care of in a matter of, you know, 20-minute fix, but the warranty company, to get approval or to get paid or whatever, you know, I could be on the phone for, at times, hours to get that straight. So I've heard the homeowners dealing with the same things. You know, talk to someone and you finally get someone on the phone and then they can't talk to you. And I mean, it's just, I've just had so many experiences and heard so many stories about that. So just be aware of that as well. The last one, I know this has been a long video, especially if you've sat through and watched this this whole video, so I appreciate that. But the last one that I'll point out, and it's probably the most eye-opening, the most horrific one, and that is when you, let's say you do have to have your system replaced by a heating and air company. The warranty company has it in their fine print, I guess, that they're only going to cover certain things, certain aspects, if you will. So, for example, if a system's being replaced, so you got your indoor unit, you got your outdoor unit, you got all the components that go along with it to be a turnkey job, up and rolling, and all of those things, the warranty company is only going to cover what failed. In my experience. So, for example, and again, this has happened multiple times, so I'm not just pulling something out of the thin air. We've had customers that, let's say the blower motor fails on their indoor unit, whether it be a furnace or air handler, the indoor blower motor fails, and it's time, you know, for whatever reason, it's time to replace the system. Well, we've had incidences, as I alluded to before, where the home warranty company only wants to replace the indoor unit and not the outdoor. And these days, it's rare that that's possible. In the old days with R22 and some of the older systems, not a big deal. I mean, you know, it was not uncommon to even have systems that were mismatched, different brands, you know, all those things. But today, especially to get your warranties covered, your actual manufacturer's warranties and things like that, they want the systems to be AHRI matches, to meet certain codes and efficiencies and all those good things, and also so it doesn't void your warranty. So we as the contractor, when we hear that, we say, no, you know, to do this properly, we need to replace the entire system, make sure it's, you know, a proper AHRI match, make sure everything's good to go, you know, all that good stuff. And so what'll happen is the warranty company will only cover the air handler price and the labor to install the air handler. So for those of you that don't know, with a heat pump system, your air handler, you have the air handler, you have the heat strips, you have the ducts that need to be connected from the old system to the new. You have your electric wiring that needs to be connected. You have your low voltage wiring that needs to be connected. You have your drain that needs to be installed. You have at times other components like auxiliary float switches and things like that, a secondary drain pan possibly, and I can keep going. I mean, there's at times there are multiple components that need to be installed in addition to that air handler, and the warranty company will not cover them. So you have a home warranty company that either you or the seller of the home that you just purchased or someone had paid for, and you think you're covered. At times, realtors will even sell the house with the peace of mind and reassurance that, yeah, that HVAC system is old, but it's covered. You know, we're going to get you a home warranty company and you're going to be good to go. And because if something goes wrong, you are covered. Well, the truth is you're not covered. And the truth is, if the HVAC system needs to be replaced, the home warranty company is only going to pay a fraction of the cost to replace that system properly. And you know, so you know, you got this air handler that, you know, is $1,000. Contractor, you know, is going to charge a certain amount of money to install that labor wise. But again, the warranty company is not covering anything else, not the outdoor unit, not the components that I mentioned. And so you got a job that's, you know, $6,000 and the warranty company is only going to pay $1,400 of it. You know, it's just, it's again, you may think, well, that's fair. Well, fine. If you know that up front, going into it, you know it and you think it's fair, then great. But I can tell you that there have been lots of folks that didn't know. So that's why I want to do this video. I know it's been a long video compared to a lot of our other videos, but you know, again, you might be watching this and you might say, well, that's not been my experience. You know, I have a warranty company and they've been great. Awesome. You know, you thank Jesus, you know, if that's the case, because it's rare. I've just heard so many stories, and I could tell you a few myself. So my name is Josh. I'm with Griffin Air, Hartfield, Virginia, serving the Middle Peninsula and the Northern Neck. We do heating and air and plumbing, and we do it right. You know, we'd love to earn your business. Give us a call, 804-505-0247. Thank you.